Oh, what's going on, guys? Back again with another extreme. This one wasn't too bad. I actually did it after the podcast when they announced it. I wanted to hear the rest of the podcast first, and then I started working on it. But then I was eating dinner at the same time, and then I messed up on the first run for some. I can't remember what I think I forgot to cover lightning or something. I can't remember. But anyway, shout outs to, TCC Podcast, of course, as always, and the City Info for always having these. And I guess thank you, Tonberry Troop Inkwelder, because without you, this extreme wouldn't be the way it is, because apparently he's the one that came up with this idea. So I'm going to go over what the extreme is. I'm not going to go over what the regular one is, because it's a little bit different. Actually, it's a lot different. So for the extreme, for this, the band units are Arciella and Aranea, and as a friend, and all the synergy characters: Cloud, Zidane, or Zidane, whatever you call him, Kais, and Alphano. The twist, however, is you can only use 2 characters, as you already can see, and no friend unit. Oh wait, no, you can have a friend unit. I'm sorry. What am I thinking? No third unit is what I meant. No third unit. You can only have 2 members. You could use any summon. You could use any friend. And the first time I wanted to, when I was doing this, the run was going really, really good. In fact, it was going better than this one did. And I had a better friend unit because I wanted to use a Jack. And when I went in again, because I, for some reason, said give up instead of, resetting the wave, I, yeah, didn't have any more Jacks as friends at the time. So I was like, well, I guess that's her. And so, that's what you see here. So, basically my idea was Galoof is just going to dodge most things. The one thing is the second wave, you can't dodge their guaranteed hit, obviously, because it's guaranteed hit. But he has the last stand. He has HP regen, so he's going to be fine, because they're not going to spam it all the time. So he'll get time to get a breather to get his HP back to at least halfway to kind of be safe again. So my whole plan was, I don't have another deep damage per turn character that heavy enough like Lightning. She doesn't really partner too well with Galoof. There is, some benefits with her and him, such as she can extend, the buffs that she has when she uses her EX. So she can extend the cover buff, as you'll see here. It had 6 turns. Then it went up to 7, then back to 6. So even though sometimes she does take extra turns, she's still not going to lose it as fast. Compared to if I took Vayne or something like that, he's going to burn right through it, So that's mainly why I took her. Obviously, her delay is really not needed, but I just wanted her damage. And she's the highest damage per turn character I kind of have. And I kind of did it where if I was able to delay them, I would do it where it wouldn't make them lose as many turns, So that way we would get more counters from Galoof. At least that's what I tried to do. It's not always going to work out that way. Excuse me. Oh, man, I am exhausted today. Just got off of work. And then I had to go take care of some errands after work. And then I had to do those errands and do some running around the house. And then, yeah, I did this video last night. And I wanted to post it last night, but, I had to go to bed because I had to go to work. So I couldn't do it till I got home today and do all the other things I have to do. So, anyway, at least it's here now. So that's all that matters. So you see there, I did it where they didn't lose as many turns. And obviously I'm going to have a power issue, which I didn't check my battery before I started recording. So I'm like, oh crap, where the hell's my charger? I'm like looking for it. I'm like, where the fudge did I put it? So I'm like, all right, let me just take my turn and then I'll look for it. Also I sped up this video because if not, it would have been like 26 minutes long. I don't think you guys want to sit through a 26-minute long video. So that's why I sped up. Plus, I'm probably not going to narrate the whole thing because it's really not really much to point out. Like I said, we're just mainly using Galoof's evasiveness to... Oh, I found my charger. So here's... They won't do the guaranteed hit until, I think, 80%? In the beginning, they don't do it. They just do that. They just do wallop or whatever. Now her delay did come in handy and sometimes, so I could that way I can give Galoof some breathing room sometimes. So the delay does have a use sometimes, so it's nice. But yeah, this run didn't go as cleanly as the first one. I think I had like 1 or 2 less turns before when I entered this wave last time. I can't remember. So basically you want them to go as many times as possible to get, you know, the loose counter. Obviously they do have some magic attacks where they spit the slime or whatever, but I'm not worried about that. Even if it does hit Galoof, it kind of sucks because it does put 2 debuffs on him and it kind of takes away, I forget what buff he loses from it. Is he not at 80% yet? I don't know. Oh, also I tried to do another team today. I did it between my breaks and stuff like that at work, where I tried Vayne and Freya. Unfortunately, I thought it was going pretty well, but eventually I burnt out, and maybe I used too many skills with Vayne. So I don't know. It's unfortunate, but maybe it could work. Maybe I'll try it again. But we'll see. At least I got this one under wraps. So here, I just decided just to cover her anyway. Even though she was, well, she would have went on her turn, and then I don't know what they're gonna do on their turn after hers, basically. So it's best just not to take the chance. So check this out. I think it happened here. Yeah. No, it wasn't here. Yeah, it was here. Check that out. So if you delay the one that buffs the other one, he won't hit as hard because he's not going to get all that battery, you know? So that was something interesting to take away from this, I guess. Right, let me close this out so there's no huge amounts of lag, you know? Alright, so... But yeah, that's basically the strategy of this team. There's nothing really much else to really say. You know, I'm just going to use Galoof to, you know, cover lightning while she does her thing. Does tons of damage. And she has her boards. She has perfect arts too. I think on this one I probably could have used 170 and 2 330s. You know, obviously with the 108 attacks. But I think for this, I think right now, because I didn't think about it, so I just used the ones that she already had on, which are 3 108 330s. I shouldn't have done that there, for the reason that my counter buff was falling off. So I missed out on that counter right there. So that was a mistake on my own part. I should have just waited. Because now I'm going to miss out on this counter attack too. Actually, no, I can't counter that. That one's magic. Never mind. Alright, so now you'll get to see how he can just like kind of recover. And obviously you see me breaking them out of order because I want them to get as many turns as possible. There's only times, like I said, that you would want to like break them in order, and like that's just to avoid the guaranteed hit. So that one does the Union, I think, attack right now. If I remember, like the props are kind of fast because I have this sped up, so I have to like read it fast. Okay, so I think A is the one that's gonna do the Union attack or whatever. And obviously you see me putting the EX on, you know, going back and forth, so that way I have the lightning imperil at least on one of them, but try to get it on both of them if possible. You know, it's not always gonna happen. So Galoof is fine. He was over 50%, so I was not even worried. And that was the kind of cool thing about Vayne and Freya. Man, that thing was so awesome because, you know, you could plan around having a, you know, last stand with everybody, so you can kind of like, you know, work with that. Now there, I did break that one, I guess, because I had too much Brave. I don't remember. Oh man, I'm so tired, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not like, whoo, super hype. But I'm exhausted. I did not sleep very good last night either. Oh my god, it was horrible, man. It was horrible. Oh, but I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I know that for sure, because I'm tired. Oh man. But this was pretty fun. I thought it was gonna be harder, honestly, but it really wasn't too bad. I'm guessing that we were able to use like any unit we wanted practically, you know. Would Arciela really break this with being only 2 characters? No. I don't think even Arciela would be that great of a unit to use for this. Well, actually, no, she would still be pretty good. Because she has boards and stuff, so yeah. So he's launchable, so that's why I'm doing this. Basically. Get as much damage as I possibly can. And also, Freeze Joker is kind of nice. It'll give me basically another last stand on top of what I already have. So even Setzer, man, still doing great stuff after all this time. So yeah, the fight's pretty much over. Just I didn't bother with red card because it doesn't really do that much anyway. So I was like, wait a minute. No, wait. He's gonna get broken, but Setzer has no Brave anyway, so kind of pointless. Let's see. I didn't want to launch him, so I just let B alone. And here, I'm just gonna let, since he's gonna be launched, the EX will do like a tad bit more damage. So add it all together. So 180k, kind of nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. There's not really much else to explain here. It's pretty much over now. We got what we need. We still have another, oh my god, that didn't do nothing. We still have another last stand. So right there. No worries. Even though I'm breaking them in order, doesn't really matter too much. But I kind of want to just like start burning them now. Here I'm just checking the turns and damage. And I think I burned through all her skills too, which I wanted to because we're getting down to the end right here. And we definitely want to get Galoof back up because things could get dangerous. So just burning through her 65s basically. Galoof, it looks like he's fine again. So now he won't actually move, so I'm like, perfect. But he died anyway, so I'm like, well, whatever. And that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed me ranting. There's not really much else to say, but it was pretty fun. I do encourage anybody to try it themselves, especially if they have Galoof, because Galoof is a boss. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.